Good evening.
Testing.
Testing.
Check, check, 1, 2.
Good evening and welcome to Sam Houston High School's Class of 2000 commencement exercises. Will everyone please remain standing for our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome again to the commencement exercises for the class of 2000. To our family and friends, thank you for joining us tonight. Without all of your love and support, we would not be here celebrating the end of a very long journey and the beginning of an even greater one. Our special guests this evening are Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mac Byrne, Arlington Independent School District Board members, Mr. Jim Ash, Mr. John McGinnis, Dr. Phil McCoskey, Mr. Eric Ramsey, Mr. Mike Patterson, Ms. Sherry Wade, and Sam Houston High School Administration, Mr. Billy Stewart, and Mr. Ricky Kemp.
Thank you. A tradition we started just 1 year ago was to recognize not only the graduates of Sam Houston High School, but we have an outstanding cluster. And many of you came through our cluster system, and we believe very much in that in the Arlington Independent School District. When I call out each of the elementary schools, if you attended that school, whether you are a graduate or you are in the audience, I would like for you to stand and be recognized. We also have most of the cluster principals here, and they will stand also when that school is introduced. First, the elementaries. The principal, Rodney Wren, Amos Elementary. From Atherton Elementary, Miss Regina Davis. The principal at Crouch is Miss Cynthia Williams. We won't have anyone from Crouch Elementary, but please recognize Miss Williams. We'll have some from this school, from Farrell Elementary, and their principal, Mr. Lester Wolf. The principal at Goodman, Miss Sharon Femster, could not be here this evening, but Goodman Elementary. We won't have any students from here either. Mr. Lloyd Day from Hale Academy. But it won't be long. Johns Elementary and their principal, Miss Lisa Strickland. The principal at Morton, Mr. Gary Manns. From Rankin Elementary, Mr. Joe Harden. Roark Elementary and Miss Marcia Tucker. Miss Durham could not be here this evening, but Thornton Elementary. The junior highs. Carter Junior High and Mr. Larry Cross. The principal at Hutchison is Miss Rosemary Bolden. Miss Jackie Tuggle is the principal at Workman Junior High. And now anyone who has attended or has graduated from Sam Houston High School, Texas.
tonight to formally recognize a pivoting point in our lives. Some of us will go off to college, while others will join the full-time workforce. The education that we have received to this point took place in not only the classroom, but in clubs and in the home. After this summer, we will not return to the halls of Sam Houston as we have after the past 3 summers. To go somewhere in life, we must remember where we come from. We must remember the tragedies we've experienced, which gave us strength, the friends we've made who gave us courage, and our families who gave us support. In the classroom, we laid the foundation for success in our lives with basic academic knowledge. In extracurricular activities and at home, we learned valuable lessons. While working together, we planned, worked hard, stayed committed, and cooperated with each other. The corporate world has begun to incorporate teamwork in their projects. The lessons we've learned on teams have prepared us for corporate America. Our club benefited the community. We set calendar events and volunteer to brighten the lives of children in our neighborhoods. We set this class helped Arlington Youth Services, Alpha House Children, and local elementary schools by tutoring and being role models. The children depended on our presence as well as we depended on their warm welcome. We stayed committed to those children despite our busy schedules. At home, we learned the most valuable lessons: how to respect ourselves, to prioritize, and to take responsibility for our actions. When you enter a classroom, you greet a teacher by saying good morning, rather than saying, yo, what's up, Mr. Hume? You display self-respect and respect for authority. Prioritizing is arranging commitments in order of importance. When you have a senior theme that's due and you wait until the week before it's due to begin researching, that's an example of mixed up priorities. When you spend time each week researching, outlining, and proofreading it, however, instead of planning spring break parties, you show that you can prioritize maturely. When our priorities are mixed, we are held responsible for those actions. The class of 2000 is a special class, not only because we're the last class of the 20th century, but also because we've set precedences and helped people in distress despite our own tragedies. In all, we've witnessed and experienced natural disasters, campus violence, and failures. The tornado that hit Arlington flattened homes, tossed vehicles, and damaged property. Those who experienced this tragedy realize the sacredness of life. The fact that circumstances could have been worse gave them strength to carry on. Shock and inexperience made it hard to recover from any hardship. After we recover, we are stronger because we know that hardships do not last forever. In the meantime, we have friends who are there and are shoulders for us to cry on. There are ears when no one else wants to listen, and their hearts are full of courage when we are hopeless. Friends are also there for good times. They cheer when we made progress, celebrated when we accomplished our goals, and encouraged us to continue striving for success. Although courage and strength have pushed us to achieve, we also needed support from our families. In learning how to ride a bike, we fell off many times. It was our families who picked us up, cleaned us up, and made us get back on that bike. Likewise, during our years at Sam Houston, we were dependent on our families to provide everything for us. We needed Powerade at sporting goods, a ride when we couldn't drive, and money when we were unemployed. Our families have served as caterers, chauffeurs, and piggy banks. We will remember those services for the rest of our lives, for without them, we might not be dressed here in red tonight. Our years at Sam Houston were full of tears and laughter, as well as disappointments and achievements. We are here tonight recognizing this pivoting point in our lives to remember how we arrived at this point and those who helped us get thus far. Our hardships and tragedies made us strong and wise. Our friends have given us courage while we were in despair, while our families picked us up and supported us. They understood when no one else did. In the future, think of how many times you were picked up while trying to ride your bike. Know that whatever obstacles may come your way, you will be stronger afterwards, You will have friends to encourage you and your family to support you throughout your lives. Thank you.
Good evening, parents, friends, staff, and fellow graduates. After endless days of studying for tests, staying after school for practice, and waking up early to make it to first period class, graduation has finally arrived. It is not only the end of a chapter in our lives, but the stepping stone into our future. By no means was the road to this stage easy. Failures, risks, and obstacles were all involved as we each try to find where our own path is headed. We won some battles, lost some, and are still trying to overcome others. As we prepare to face the rest of our lives, it is important that we remember what got us to this stage and what it will take to continue our success. First, don't fear failure. Without failure, there is no progress. Mistakes only lead to knowledge of what is right and wrong, what will work and what will not work. In essence, the knowledge for success. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the one thing you think you cannot do." Michael Jordan failed to make his high school basketball team, but went on to become one of the world's greatest basketball players. His failure did not discourage him. Rather, it motivated him to try harder and do better. Retain the confidence of childhood, the days when anything was possible. Failure, as much as success, is essential in making a good leader. Remember responsibility. All these years, we have had someone watching over us, telling us what to do, and reminding us of what needs to be done. I cannot even count the number of times I would have been late to school if my mom had not woke me up when I hit the snooze button on my alarm clock one too many times. As we prepare to go to college or enter the workforce, we will no longer have such security. Parents will still be there, but their obligations will be less. We must each take it upon ourselves to make sure we stay on track and choose the right path. Always remember your morals, values, and what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Responsibility shows the strength of a leader. Show self-confidence. Let others know that you believe in yourself and are capable of accomplishing your goals. As I watched my classmates in high school, many had this natural self-confidence. You noticed it in the way they acted, the way they talked, and the way they performed. Others needed encouragement from their teachers and peers to realize what they were capable of doing. It was times like this that we learned about true friendship and true teachers. They were the ones who supported us and helped us when we were in need. They were the ones who watched us glow as we got an A on the test. They were the ones who cheered with us when we broke our personal records at the meet. The self-confidence they help instill will be carried with us for life. As you face challenges that are to come, remember to keep your head high and believe that you're capable of accomplishing anything. Believe in yourself, for if you do not believe in yourself, no one else will believe in you. Overcome obstacles. The road to success is not always straightforward. You encounter hindrances and roadblocks along the way. Sometimes you arrive at the fork in the road and are not sure of which path to take. At times, success may even seem unattainable or impossible. Thomas Jefferson advised to oppose every obstacle with patience and perseverance. As we entered high school, our ultimate goal was to graduate. Over the course, we failed tests, missed class, and even got into trouble. Each of these was an obstacle in our path. They were put there to weed out the leaders from the rest and test the limits of our character. The leaders were the ones who, through patience and perseverance, overcame the obstacles and followed the path to their goal. A leader does not let obstacles stop her. Rather, the obstacles show her strength, determination, and insight. What the world needs today are more leaders. Each one of us has the potential to be successful if we allow ourselves to be. Henry Ford once proclaimed, "One of the great discoveries man makes, one of his greatest surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. Most of the bars we beat against are in ourselves. We put them there, and we can take them down." Allow yourself to take risks and fail, but with self-confidence and hope, start over until you have accomplished your goal. Use every opportunity to live life to the fullest. Be a leader, not a follower. Set your eyes on your goal and set your aims high. Tell yourself you can do it and go for it. Above all, make each day worthwhile. Congratulations and good luck.
You don't know how nice it is to be able to see over this podium. Now, Emily has provided you with a look at the past, and Vishali has provided you with a look at the future. So what do I bring to the podium? So I decided, let me tell you a story. The year is 1861. Texas is in a state of turmoil. Sam Houston is faced with a difficult task ahead of him. As the governor of Texas, he has been ordered to pledge his allegiance to the Confederacy by a special body that had been established to discuss if Texas should separate from the Union. Sam Houston, however, didn't want Texas to secede from the Union, and he especially didn't want Texas to align itself with the Confederacy. So, Sam Houston is faced with a difficult decision. Should he stay loyal to the people of Texas whose independence he fought for? Or should he hang himself out on a limb for an idea he believed so passionately in? I will never do it, Sam Houston tells his wife the day of his presumed oath, March 16, 1861. As he's walking to the Capitol building that day, he's thinking, I'm a dead man walking. Before he even gets to the Capitol building, a mob has formed outside the Capitol doors. Most are secessionists who are ready to start a riot if they don't hear what they're there to hear, an oath. Sam Houston has such a presence of mind that as he comes, the crowd actually parts to let him through. Instead of going to the meeting room where the oaths are being delivered, Sam Houston walks down to the basement. The clock strikes noon. Sam Houston, an officer shouts. It's time to take the oath of allegiance to the Confederacy. Sam Houston, he shouts again. Nothing. One last time, Sam Houston. But the man sits silent, immovable in his chair, whittling away. Finally, he walks down to the meeting, and he addresses everyone. He tells them that he loves Texas, but he's not willing to sacrifice the Union because of the Texans' belief in slavery, an institution that he believed should not and could not separate or split apart a Union. On March 18th, 2 days after the oaths, a new governor was sworn in, and Sam Houston was left with the consequences of his decision. He followed his conscience, even though he knew that his fellow Texans would call him a traitor. He knew his opinion was different from most other Texans, but that didn't stop him. Houston could have requested that Union troops be stationed in Texas, but he refused to shed any Texan's blood. Instead, he stood on his principles, and because of it, he lost his friends, he lost his job, and he lost his reputation, all in the matter of minutes. He stood on his principles, and he lost everything. Doesn't seem like a great decision, does it? But the truth of the matter is that it was. How many times will we be faced with a decision like Sam Houston's? Maybe not of the same magnitude, but one that's just as risky. How many of us are willing to give up everything we've worked for, just so at the end of the day, we can say that our conscience is clear? Our decisions may leave us standing alone by ourselves, but at the end, as long as we have peace of mind, then it's worth it. And I believe that Sam Houston had peace of mind. Sam Houston is the man our school is named after. Look around. We are his legacy. Class of 2000. We are the link between the past and the future. Everybody's watching us. Everybody's waiting. Where are we going? Where will we end up? Nobody really knows. But wherever we're going and wherever we end up, remember one thing. Stand up for your beliefs, your ideas, your principles. Sam Houston did. But the question remains, Are we willing to sacrifice? And I believe the answer to that question is yes, we will. Thank you.
All of those addresses were absolutely remarkable. I'm so proud not only of the young people who gave them, but of this class of 2000. It truly is an honor to be here tonight with you on such an important occasion. You have my sincerest congratulations, and also the congratulations of the Board of Trustees. It is indeed a proud honor for me to be superintendent of the Arlington School District. This is a major milestone in your lives, and also a milestone in the lives of all of us who have worked so hard with you to bring you to this evening. The first question that I think we have to deal with is in all of your minds. It's a simple question, but it's an important question. How long is this guy going to talk? Two and a half to 3 minutes max. I'm well aware that I stand between you and your diploma, and I will make my remarks brief, but I do have some things that I want to share with this outstanding class. We call these ceremonies commencement exercises. It's a word that causes some confusion. Perhaps it is right and proper that we clear that up tonight. The root of the word is commence, which means to start or begin. Yet as I have heard from many of you, this is a graduation, which marks a conclusion, a very successful conclusion for all of you here tonight. So how is it we call an ending a beginning? Well, the answer is really obvious. Yes, tonight is an ending, a conclusion of a long and hard process of 12 years of schooling. Throughout that entire time, you have worked and studied and striven for this day, the day when you have completed your studies and will receive a certificate which attests to that fact. Now that day has come. The conclusion of your schooling is at hand. And believe me, things will change. You will not be the same after tonight. So it's a beginning. This becomes just as obvious if we ask ourselves a question, what were those 12 years of education for? Why did we go through them? Let me suggest that they were not to prepare you to end or conclude a portion of your life, but they were there to prepare you for a wonderful beginning. After tonight, you will be greeted not as students, but as citizens of the world. You do not end your life as a student as much as you begin your life as an adult in an adult world. With this new position which you assume tonight go many rights and privileges, but with it also comes many awesome responsibilities and demands. The very fact that you have completed your studies and are part of this audience means that the last 12 years have prepared you to accept those responsibilities and to meet those challenging demands. Certainly, that is the hope of everyone in this room, that you will stand up to the challenges which you face. We want you to take what you've learned and use it. Use it as you begin your new life as an equal partner in this world. Use it as you meet challenges. Use it now and throughout your lives so it serves you well. Our work is over. Your time has come. We as educators and you as students have each done our part. Tonight we stand at a gateway and on the other side of the world with all that it offers and all that it demands. You say farewell to us. You say hello to tomorrow. Grab hold of that tomorrow. Use what you have learned in the past so you can build that bright and shining future that all of us want so much for you to have. Until you sit where your parents sit and your children sit where you sit, you will not know how they feel just now as you begin that journey through life on your own. Hold on to what is good, do more than what is asked of you. Never lose your sense of who you are and where you came from and who helped you get there. And true to your education at Sam Houston High School, think clearly, act decisively, care deeply, and I know you can. We do not ask you to do everything right or to be perfect. We just ask that you do a little better than we did. As your superintendent, I wish you all the luck, success, and happiness that you so richly deserve. We're so proud of you. Godspeed on your journey into the future. Thank you.
Dr. McBurn, on behalf of the faculty and staff at Sam Houston High School, let me share with you that the students who are standing before me and behind me have met all the requirements for graduation as required by the Arlington Independent School District and the Texas Education Agency. Will the Sam Houston High School class of 2000 please prepare to receive your diplomas?
Bethany Noel Tier, summa cum laude.
Ann Hong, summa cum laude. Pham Nguyen Kim Kim, summa cum laude. Marsha Melissa Chang, summa cum laude. Emily Shantae White, summa cum laude. Nguyễn Thị Vân Như, summa cum laude.
Anne Marie Gold, summa cum laude.
Andrea Denise DeGarl, summa cum laude.
Nguyễn Mỹ Linh, summa cum laude. Pooja Deepak Chef, summa cum laude.
Jian Abdurrahman, magna cum laude.
Jennifer Carol Abney, magna cum laude.
Christian Ajay.
Cassandra Aguirre.
Heather Atkins. Camille J. Allen.
Robert Almanza. Claudia Alvarez. Tupac Alvarez.
Lonnie Amon.
Aaron Kyle Anderson. Ellen M. Anderson. Falanico Antonio.
Griselda Balon, cum laude.
Tauren Bankston. Elma Barrera.
Shatina Marie Bates.
Courtney Renee Benavides.
Sarah A. Benitez.
Linda Burnaby. Stephanie K. Best.
Brandon Biediger.
William Blade III.
Rebecca Duff.
Betty Alicia Bowen. Candida Nicole Bradbury, cum laude.
Aaron Brannon. April M. Bretman.
Carlene Brown. Lori A. Brumfield. Reggie Brumfield.
Richard Bryant.
Lam Boy. Boy Men Tam.
Nicole Bush. Jeremy Quinn Butler.
Marcy R. Bird. Sherrick D. Bird.
Gabriel Cadena.
Michael Joseph Camarada. Fat Hu Gao.
Amanda Capps. Santos Caraway.
Cassandra Carlton. Alton Carpenter. David Lee Carpenter, Jr., cum laude.
Tanika Dominique Carr.
Julian Cannon.
Francisco Alvarado Carrillo, Jr., magna cum laude. Nicholas Scott Castillo.
Tina M. Bosman.
Starry Marie Charlton. Richard Chatton.
Nicholas Jerome Childs, cum laude.
Saeed Chowdhury.
Kalichi Anthony Chukwu.
Kiona Clark. Ryan Mitchell Clarkson. Mark Clayton.
Trinae Collins. Crystal Collier.
Teresa Cook.
Victor Reyes Cortez, Jr.
Kathy Lee Cotter. Delisha Cousins.
Tasha Lavette Cowan. David Crawford.
LaQuinta Crenshaw. Robert Crowley.
Damian Curry. Royce Dalton, cum laude. Nikel Denise Dangerford.
Alana Davis, magna cum laude.
Allegra Victoria Davis.
Jonathan David Delario.
Faith De La Rosa. Christina Diane Delgado.
David Diaz. Maribel Diaz, magna cum laude.
Cassie L. Dickerson.
Dennis Din, cum laude.
Da Win. Masa Dorle.
Randy Douglas.
Richard L. Douglas. Tarna Dunaway.
Tarika Edwards.
Stephen Eldridge. Curtis Elrod.
Jovan Jelani Ewing. Sarah Simone Falcone.
Carrie A. Fedor. Brandy Flanagan.
Chastity Fleming, cum laude. Diana Flores.
Amy Elizabeth Fowler, magna cum laude. Charlando Divell Foy.
Tremaine C. Francis. Christy Lee Franklin.
Crystal Freeman.
Beatriz Gallegos, cum laude. Marta Alicia Galvan, magna cum laude. Alicia Garcia Valderas.
Gabriela Garcia. Oscar Garcia.
Rosa Nelly Garcia. Valentino J. Garcia III.
Dallas Garnett.
Daniel Garnett.
Alexander Lee Garza. Rita Garza.
Ramisha Jeter.
Christopher Janap.
Ryan Gober, magna cum laude.
Carla Fabiola Gonzalez.
JD Gonzalez.
Aristadaria Gonzalez.
Chandler Gonzalez. Jordan Goody.
Kendra Green.
Jose Alberto Guardiola.
Elizabeth Guerin.
Maria Janet Warren.
Randy Guerrera.
Magdalena Guerrero.
Alana Geiger. Kelly Renee Haas.
Aaron James Haggard. Tamika Renee Hall.
Rachel Halton, magna cum laude. Candace Hamilton.
Daniel Wade Hammonds. Charles Hampton.
Stephanie D. Hansen. Nydia Lena Hanna.
Julio Haro. Brandon Harris.
Emmanuel Harris II. Ebony Elise Harrison.
Bradley J. Hartman. Crystal E. Haskin.
Brandon Alexander Hassel. Tamisha Lynn Hayes.
David Hedberg.
Joe Wesley Ryan Henderson.
Takesha Henderson. Crystal Yolanda Henry.
Claudia Elizabeth Hernandez. Jennifer Christina Hernandez.
Jose Vasquez Hernandez. Rosa Clara Hernandez.
Michelle A. Herman, magna cum laude. Kristen Hicks.
Kevin High. Matthew Evan Hill.
Lisa Diane Hillier. Dana Holloman, cum laude.
Erica Lynn Holland. Tara Holly.
Jesse Holmes. Ricky Holmes.
Crystal Hood. Felicia Hood. Amy Horseman.
Kyra L. Hoy.
Chet Hubbard. LaQuisha Hubbard.
Ricky Lynn Hudson. Robert Paul Hudson.
Tania Hudson. Toriano Humber. Maribel Ibanez.
Rebecca Iroha, cum laude. Kenitra Jackson.
Roderick Leonard Jackson. Ruben J. Jackson. Natasha S. Jacobs, magna cum laude.
Kimberly Jamerson. Michael Jenkins.
Latanya Dell Johnson. Sharika Johnson.
Marla M. Joins.
Lakeisha Jones.
Mazin Henny Kwasmi, magna cum laude.
Patrick Armando Kegley.
Brandy Kelch.
Kenneth Kellison. Tamiqua Lachey Kemp.
Jeremy Scott Krebs. Jason Trey Kronberger.
Amanda Nicole Coubet.
Linda Kwaramba. Charisse Lavette Lacking Quinn. Aaliyah Lam, magna cum laude. Mina Lamb.
Raven Irene Landry. Latricia Nicole Lang.
Lee Lay, magna cum laude.
Marie Lee, cum laude. Shamika Lee. Tasha Lee. Julie Lester.
Oreith Andrea Lobo.
Huned Lakandwala, cum laude.
Amanda Los.
April Marie Lopez.
Caroline Lopez. Kareem A. Lynn.
Devi Maharaj.
Brenda Marie Malott.
Lavette Martinez. Valerie Christina Martinez.
John D. Mason. Gregory A. Mata, cum laude.
Chad McDavid.
Jason McGraw. Connie Wanel McGuire. Anita Medrano. Sandra McGalley.
Laura Malisi.
Marta Alicia Mendoza. Warren S. Miller.
William Zachary Miller.
Michael Mitchell.
Shadanya Chablis Mitchell.
Erica Montes. Christopher Moore.
Kendall R. Moore. Alma Morales.
Estelle C. Moreno. Esther V. Moreno.
Fabian Moreno. Lois Eileen Morgan.
Brittany Amber Morris. Claudia Moya, magna cum laude.
Pamela Michelle Murgala.
Michael Robert Mulholland.
Courtney Christine Merlin.
Jerry Don Nelson Jr. Heather R. Nelson. Dat Win.
Hai Nam Din Win.
Nguyễn Thị Hồng Hạnh, magna cum laude. Nguyễn Xuân Huy. Nguyễn Thị Thái Kiều. Kiều Nguyễn. Lan Nguyễn. Michael Wynn. Ngọc Nguyễn, magna cum laude. Quan Nguyen, magna cum laude. Tâm Nguyễn. Tu Nguyen, magna cum laude. Trin Nguyen. Xuân Nguyễn, magna cum laude.
Sarah Ashley Nix. Luis Noyola.
Natasha Nugent.
Cedric Levon Nunn. Shuki Obio, magna cum laude.
Jacqueline Ochoa, cum laude. Alan Matthew Olivas.
Corday Ogunremi. Barbara Ortega.
Shuto Osman.
Mariah Owens. Ashley Parr, magna cum laude.
Timothy Pennell. Dante Park.
Chase Brandon Parker.
Nancy Nina Marie Partida.
Parisha Patel.
Juan Manuel Patino.
Brandon Harper Patterson, cum laude.
Annalisa Perez. Arnold Perez Jr.
Yvonne Perez. Maria Perez, magna cum laude.
Joseph Justin Perry Jr.
Han Pham, magna cum laude. Lam Pham. Nhi Pham. Viet Pham. Phan Phượng. Phán Thị Nguyễn Trâm, magna cum laude.
Raquel Pina. Elizabeth Pineda.
Joshua Lee Pinkston, magna cum laude. Jennifer Ann Pittman.
Rameka Brandy Nicole Pointer.
Tiffany Pointer. LaShonda Price. Brandon Joseph Pizzonia, cum laude.
Erasmus A. Quay. Erasmus L. Quay.
Shazad Qureshi.
Nicholas Anthony Ramirez.
Rekha S. Ranganat, magna cum laude.
David Reasoner. Jay Rectoric, cum laude.
Isaac Reyes. Raquel Reyes.
Lakeisha Nicole Richards. Leanne M. Riggs.
Manuel Rivera.
Isabel Rios. Christina Nicole Rivers, magna cum laude.
Fritha Robinson, magna cum laude. Frank P. Rogers.
Angelica Rodriguez. Eric Rodriguez.
Isaac Rodriguez. Rigoberto Rodriguez.
Meridia Rogers.
Ruth Rogers.
Remberto Rojas.
Darren Michael Romeo, cum laude.
Robert Roy.
William P. Rowe.
Amanda Michelle Russell.
Katrina Elizabeth Russell. Kristen Lee Ryan.
Dusty Lee Samples. Elizabeth Sanchez. Rosario Sanchez.
Amber Patrice Sanders.
Leah Sanders. Tierra Sanders, cum laude.
Fabian Sandoval.
Stephen Sourman, cum laude. Timothy P. Schulte.
Don Scott.
John Scroggins, magna cum laude. Angela Sessions.
Katie Jo Shirley.
Anju Shori.
Edu Bonifacio Signy. Kenya Singleton.
Laura Sittler.
Elliot Michael Smith. Glenda M. Smith.
Kimberly Lynn Smith. Eric A. Snap.
Nelly Yvonne Solis. Kiva Renee Sauls.
Isaiah Spates. Brandon Keith Spears.
Jason Spencer. Stephanie Lynn St. Clair.
Cameron Blair Starks.
Kia Luan Elizabeth Stewart.
Latasha Stigler. Micah S. Stigler, Jr. Tim C. Stone.
Jeff Strong, magna cum laude.
Jeanette Suarez. Mark Adam Sullivan, magna cum laude. Monique Sumberlin.
Guitesari Yunita Sonoko.
Andrea Sutton.
Alicia F. Swanger. Rachel Ann Taft.
Pervin Tahir, magna cum laude. Terica Lee Tate.
Christopher Tyler. Jean Thomas.
Nicholas A. Tillman.
Jose Torres. Oralia Torres.
Brian Tran. Lam Tran. Trần Thị Hồng Loan. Viet Tran.
Arturo Treviso. Ashley N. Umholtz. Andrew J. Valadez.
Lydia Valenzuela. Luis Armando Valle.
Eric Clinton Vaughn.
Latoya Chanel Vaughn.
Priscilla Vega. Isaac Velasquez. Gabriela Vensor.
Haiti Vigil, cum laude. Angel Villarino. Võ Thị Xuân Như, magna cum laude. Lin Vu.
Dell Howard Washington II. John W. Wells. Edward Edward L. Washington.
Siobhan West, magna cum laude.
Sherman Wheeler. Sharmika White. Danica Whitley.
Jason R. Wilkinson. Dion Wilson.
Tanae Winston. Tanisha Winston.
Catherine Lynn Wolf.
Vashali Vinod Shah, salutatorian.
Palak Shailesh Parikh, valedictorian.
The class of 2000, please stand. At this time, please turn your tassel from the left to the right. And I hereby declare you graduates of Sam Houston High School.
Houston. Go. Okay, guys. Class of 2000, will you please remain standing for the alma mater? I cannot believe, like many of you all cannot, that we have just graduated. This momentous moment in our lives is almost over, and our days at Sam Houston High School have come to a close. No longer will we have to sprint to class from the dollar lot trying to make it by 7:35. No more TD5s, hall passes, dress codes, and late papers. And never again will be exempt from a final exam because we're upperclassmen. No more 7 a.m. pep rallies, Friday night football games, or powder puff. We've had our last Sweetheart Classic and our one and only prom. Now it's time to say our final goodbyes, because I know that no matter how hard we try to keep in touch, some of us will never see each other again. For the last 12 years, we've all been on the same path, sharing a common goal, making it through high school and graduating. But tonight, we have come to a fork in the road. Where do we go from here? Everyone will go off and choose a new road to take, be it college, the military, or the workforce. But no matter what we all do, I know we will do it as best as we can because Sam Houston Texans are the best. Edgar Allan Poe once said, "All that we see or seem is but a dream without a dream." I would just like to say to my classmates, whatever you can do or dream you can do, now is the time to begin it. We have the rest of our lives ahead of us and many opportunities awaiting. Let's make the best of them and show this world that the class of 2000 from Sam Houston High School is the best. I love you all. I'll miss you. Good luck in the future. As the class of 2000 begins its recessional, I would like to ask all the members of the audience to please remain seated. Thank you.